Pronto, vamos lá, segunda parte, hein?
Way, of course she did.
Virei um inspetor e visito a Violet. Tem alguma coisa? Não.
As easily as she could see the light at the end.
Bromley, não. Tem que
Much as
esperar até
calm.
8 horas, né?
Take my...
Rainy, não. A outra também,
I
Alex,
know
não.
I love it, but I don't need it anymore.
Beleza.
Cat, no one will miss me anyway.
Chamado
No one
táxi,
hurt.
estar
Chief?
Oscar.
Again?
Dorota
Did Dorota have...
tinha amigos
She didn't really
virtuais.
use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups?
Tem
You
acesso
have
ao
access to-
e-mail?
No, she didn't email much. She checked the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps.
Qualquer
Okay.
coisa.
That makes sense.
Hello. As
Hello.
Tech.
I know you. You're the police chief.
What type of... I understand that you knew Dorota...
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her?
As far as I know. I meet a lot of people through work. Some are more memorable than others. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me. A few weeks ago. For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas. Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the case.
Of course.
time and the girl tried again.
Vamos
Nothing
virar o
got
Zé
better
aqui
for her.
agora.
She tried again, rewrote the note,
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
let go, finally, and that fed him.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what?
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota. I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself. Why'd you think?
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You were there.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
Go to your
Tá,
funeral.
então ela tá
You'd be
insinuando.
better off.
Beleza.
So
Promenada.
there was nothing here.
Rain.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
Like
Oh.
needing to go home after
Lexi tá ocupada, beleza. Falta
the
a gente
water
visitar
below, like you'd find the bed sheets at
lá no
night.
táxi. Visitar o chefe, não tá.
His host,
Oscar não tá.
poor soul to bear, tore him apart and drowned with him, tangled together in.
Voltar ao céu. Beleza.
Already too late. The demon didn't need each other. After the first domino was knocked.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Próximo.
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
Tá.
So 5 of Swords. That's the same
Vai
card as
ter outro
yesterday.
assassinato. Vai ter outro.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all 3 again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a 10 of Swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder.
Uhum.
Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Monroe.
Ah, a mulher do jornal, da rádio.
Sam, let me bring you up to speed. I know what you're going to say, and I don't want to hear it. I've arrested Bronwyn.
Quê?
She's named a second victim, and as far as I'm concerned, the safest thing to do right now is have her behind bars.
Não, cara, não foram
Those
eles não,
Tarot
senhores.
readers have been doing my head in all day, talking to me like I'm a suspect, asking ridiculous questions, and then denying they've seen me at all. So what's done is done. If anything, I've just made Alice safer. You can go.
And one for me.
You must be Sam.
Ai, meu Deus.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Ela é ruiva também. Você conhece Dorota?
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
Depois.
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Vocês estavam
This
no
is just
relacionamento?
between us, right?
Meu Deus.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend,
Tá.
and I liked making her happy. I'm not going into detail, Sam.
Alice
We pledged
vai.
each other multiple times.
Tá, então elas estavam em relacionamento, né? Beleza.
Oscar, yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know,
Tá, foi ela que sugeriu.
it worked.
como isso funcionou.
She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe. When he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She faked it. She told me she faked it. But you'd know best.
Só porque Dora tinha vestido de noiva.
It was her mom's. She was saving in case she ever got married.
Opa, isso é importante, hein? O vestido de noiva. Me fale de Paul.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Tá.
On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Tá.
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
Teve alguma sessão privada?
No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did.
E aí?
She gave me the pictures as a gift.
Opa! Descobrimos.
She looked amazing.
Sabemos então para quem que eram as fotos.
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. I was a Hollywood actress, and there were hundreds of magazines and newspapers all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. But the red carpet wasn't carpet.
Sangue.
It was a pool of blood, and it seeped through all the pages. Then I woke up.
Acho que tá bem clara a mensagem desse sonho, né, amada?
What do you think that means, Sam?
Eu vou ser sincera. Significa que você atingiu a fase do sono profundo e você está ansiosa por algo.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death.
Ou então da sua, né?
Or mine.
É. Eu vou te proteger.
That sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just words, Sam.
Nossa, eu também não.
You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here.
Oxi.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Snarls at him.
Meu
I
Deus,
did.
cara.
That was
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Já encontrou ela?
Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing.
Algo mais?
Look, I know where you're going with this. Yes, I asked her if
Tá,
she'd do
então
a
ela não tá
boudoir session
mentindo.
with me. She turned me down.
Recusou,
No big deal.
beleza.
No, I got the photos that I needed anyway.
thud.
Oscar não tá.
The angle.
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me. Why? I'm assuming that's just a gut feeling. If you actually knew who the murderer was, we wouldn't be having this
Cara,
conversation.
não é nenhum dos
Look,
três
I see
lá,
you're
dos
starting to care
três
for these people already, but
cartomantes.
Violet's been
Não
watching
é
them
o
like a
Oscar.
hawk. If you can convince her, you convince me. We've got a new target. Alice Monroe. Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota.
Não acho que
She kissed
seja
the
ela
girl and
também,
she
a
liked it.
Alice.
She
Pode
told you
ser
where
um
John Pope or
apresentador.
Poe is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates.
O
And he
apresentador
keeps
de
asking
Zack.
Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Beleza.
Lips and lights it. Cough. Cough. Coughing like it's.
Que é isso, gente?
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
Uhum.
She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name? I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet
Do you
you.
want to know a secret?
Sim?
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship.
Okay.
She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia,
Yeah?
your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
Violet foi levada pelos ET, Sofia me ensinou alienígenas.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Pode ter sido a Violet também, hein? Você acha que foi abduzida, por isso que você toma medicação?
Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Você acha que foi abduzida ontem à noite? Você ainda acha que os cartomantes... Você conhece elas?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio. Yes.
Ela é
I
ruiva
believe I
também, né,
did.
cara? Ela pode ser
She
uma
was
vítima
here
também.
once for something. I don't remember now.
Ela esteve aí? Meu Deus.
What do you know? I'm not sure that changes my mind. We're talking about a possible murderer, Sam. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up. No. Not even the moon.
Já pedi que você me contaria.
I don't really want to. About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping.
Ah, goteira.
Cold tap. Drip.
Do quarto do Rain lá.
Drip. And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
First time?
It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. I get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal. No. I have certain flashbacks.
Opa.
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
Como assim?
They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
Meu Deus.
Well, I can in fact tell you that...
How could you let Chief Dupont do that? I'm not talking to you until you get this fixed. Bronwyn was on Tarotasm, Sam. just like she was an hour ago. And they record everything, so her alibi should be without question. She was just lying to protect Lexi. She's maternal like that.
Success,
ela tá
but you
vindo.
don't feel worthy of it.
Oh my god, Sam, what are we going to do? The chief can't just lock Bron up like that, can he? You know she's innocent.
What I can say to you, Simeon, is that you need to start believing in yourself. It's very important that you believe in your...
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Meu Deus, cara, o que que tá rolando? Ah, o que que tá rolando?
Hi, I'm
Ellis.
I'm Ellis. I would say you have to hold with two hands.
Violet não tá, né? Porque ela foi
Made out
presa.
of metal.
Não, a Violet não, a Brom.
And color on there as well. I think it's like a green
Lexi, dá pra conversar.
engraving on it.
Yes, what kind of
Tá.
depict?
Oscar. Ué, ainda vai conversar com ninguém? Só com o Zack. Ué.
Perhaps two people in combat?
Could be combat.
Maybe.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Tô na ordem,
Apparently
cara.
most people think it shows an erotic scene.
Claude.
Nada.
Painted leaden plates from the 1,000 years old.
Lexi.
It's not people hugging.
Rainy.
It's not combat. It's actually a man grabbing the.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Claro.
Is it about the...
Am I still a suspect?
No.
No.
Okay. Good. Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space. Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. It's all...
I'm just in shock. All the time. How could she be so different? I just can't process it all.
Meu Deus do céu, véi.
Chief DuPont. Thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever... What's really worrying?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Ai, meu Deus.
Sculpture that was found along with several others, similar sculptures, in a tunnel of caves.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Violet.
I think it's beautiful.
Já que não dá pra
It's
visitar.
from so long ago.
A galera.
Imagining that that's what aliens look like. Or it could be an observation, someone actually countering.
Violet, if this is about releasing people from prison, the answer is no. I'm going to need hard evidence for that to happen. Now, go! Back to the guest house?
You're August. With
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of the rota.
I don't...
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
A girl holding...
You don't see any movement. Just a rota.
At first heard
Como
those
assim,
words,
véi?
undisclosed location, somewhere on Earth. Instead, he now found himself on the far side of the moon.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Será se ele vai ter alguma coisa pra acrescentar, gente? Depois do Rain tem a Lexi, o Zack e o
Gone
namorado.
so far to affect his physical appearance.
Who is...
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter. At that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Writing history here. Unimaginable discovery.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
Did you miss me when I'm gone?
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really? Well, what's Sam going...
I believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
What?
Ellis could run, Ellis could die, Ellis could be saved, mistaken identity, someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die. Sam's got this.
By the other 3 members of his scientific team. Dr. Anako Utah Field.
Haven't you done enough predicting my death? It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's
Tô
not your
tentando te
fault.
ajudar, amada.
Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a decision?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I... What reading?
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were going to...
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean literal death, but maybe it does.
Tá.
There was much more to be done. The plan, then, was to send more probes down the hole.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Meu Deus do céu, véi.
Started to wonder if the pit even had a bottom. Find there, if it did.
Is Bronwyn out yet?
Sam's working on it.
Don't worry, Lexi. She'll be fine.
Oh,
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil.
Eles são do bem.
Generally standing around helpless watching people die.
why do we do it?
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by trans-dimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure. I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, 0.
He insisted. I'll do it. The 3 scientists all looked at each other, silently wondering if they were to argue.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota.
Dorota. I'm sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you. Can I come in?
It's a bit late, but I think I could spare a few minutes. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Vamos ver como é que ele vai agir.
You're dating Violet, aren't you? Dorota says she knew. Dorota said.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No thanks. Sure.
Só espero que não esteja com... Não sei o que ele põe pra ele também, velho. Só um copo? E o seu? Tá, mas e o seu copo?
Here, I've only got vodka. You're old enough to drink, right?
Of course.
Tá, mas e o seu copo, velho?
Just checking. Have you ever thought about dyeing your hair red? I think it would suit you.
You're dating Vi. I know what you're dating.
No, we're just friends.
Why,
That's
yeah?
not what you told Sam.
Sam, who are you? Are you working with the police too?
I'm helping. Don't worry, I'm not with the.
I'm not worried. I just don't like being lied to.
I know what you did to Dorota.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
You killed her. You seduced her.
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
Knew. He simply wished to break the deep and dark void. Alright, let's have some light, he said as he turned on the small lamp on his helmet. Dmitri slowly rotated it on the rope to inspect all sides of the tunnel.
Tá, agora é o Zack, né? Depois o namorado.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Just more smooth black surfaces and...
I think we should break up. I need to...
What have you been doing with Alice Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
Eu não tenho feito.
You are so irritating.
One.
Is that really all you think about? It's starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
I think we should break up.
Why do you want to break up?
I'm cheating on you. I'm cheating on you.
With who?
Dorota. Lexi.
I thought so. Well, Dorota isn't here anymore. That's the curse of sleeping with you, obviously. How dare you break up with me? It's my decision. And I haven't made my mind up yet.
Ok.
There were whispers. Severe dread, Dmitri frantically jerked on the rope. As Dmitri kept tugging on the rope, the whispers grew louder, or perhaps they were getting... yelling up the shop. Please!
Zach, what are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partner.
Good to know. I'm not one of them though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me. Let's sleep. Pose for me.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just, undo a few buttons, yeah? Just,
Are you bullying me into taking my clothes off for you? That's sleazy. Just leave, Zach, before I call Chief DuPont.
Fear of being mocked, or worse, being declared mentally
Eu tô
unfit.
tentando ao máximo tirar o máximo de
He had already played back
informações,
the audio
velho.
tape from
Mas
his
não,
recorder on the
não tá
way back to his...
rolando. Não tá rolando.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Ai, não consegui pegar muitas informações dessa
going
vez,
insane. He wasn't sure. He had, however, showed Dr. Yutani the
não. Acho que aqui não
light and gratitude. It appeared
vai acrescentar também muita coisa, não. Vamos lá.
over and over. Thanks to some earlier...
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Does, this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Monroe.
Alice
Do you know her?
She's...
Da
And
rádio.
if I do this?
you doing?
Então ele não
That'll be all.
sabia.
You can go now.
Ele não
Startled by the
sabia.
sound
Beleza, ele não sabia.
next to his bed.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So will you help him?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you. You want to make it up to me?
That's so kind of you. Giving me closure. I have so many loose ends. And not much time.
Not much time.
Response. But as he
Beleza.
listened closer, he noticed another presence in the room. He could hear
Quantos
them
finais
breathing.
será que tem esse jogo, hein? Voltar ao Sam.
The breathing became heavier, but there was no reply. Without knowing what came over him,
Mais alguma coisa? Acho que não, né?
What do you know about it?
Você já investigou isso?
Yeah, I pulled in a few bug-eyed aliens, but they wouldn't confess. We've got a murder to solve. Can we talk about this later?
dying breath, compelled by curiosity.
Nada.
No one was there. Dimitri was both.
Nada.
He felt like he was going mad. Nothing made sense. He just wanted to leave this nightmare and go home. But home was a...
Tem mais alguma coisa? Acho que não, né? Bronwyn.
And you're sure it was her? Then it couldn't be her, could it? You want me to tell Claude, don't you? Sorry, I mean Chief DuPont. Fine, I'll call him.
Isso.
Nameless voices only grew more incessant, hounding him. Understood the meanings of their words.
What are you doing here? Go rescue Bronwyn.
Scream, but there was no sound. He reached for his throat and felt his skin peel.
E aí, ligou?
Fine. Let me do the paperwork. I'm starting to regret hiring you. Maybe you should concentrate on something else. We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn was logged into a call centre system called Taratasm. I heard the recordings from last night. It's her voice. So as much as it pains me to say it, Bronwyn isn't a suspect. But Lexi and Rain still are. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand.
Ah.
Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
It's just one word repeated over and over. I need to cross-reference
Tá,
with
mas
the
e
Daedalus
agora?
findings, but the first glance it seems to be about abuse or torture. Or punishment, added Dimitri, a fearful realization.
Falta mais alguma coisa, meu Deus?
Bewilderment. Punishment for the wicked or curious, Dimitri said, his eyes wide.
Ah, agora Bronwyn.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
As duas são ruivas. As duas conhecem o assassino.
Not necessarily. If it's a traveler, then they just jump into any vessel. have their fun and go. It just needs to be someone nearby. A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it? Three is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel. No.
Zack.
I can do a reading if you want.
Zack.
Nine of Cups. This is a very positive card. Is Zack a suspect? Something feels wrong. He's too smug, too self-congratulating, like he's got away with something. I don't like this, Sam. I don't like this one bit at all.
Beleza,
Was it a gold coin?
Yes.
That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees. Yes, of course, anything.
Fique de olho na Violet. Tente descobrir mais de Mercúrio.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you?
That's
Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Obrigada.
Sleep, he whispered. It was a hope.
Agora eu preciso me transformar em todo pra falar com a Bronwyn. É isso?
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
She waited for him to stand. Then,
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Tá.
he had too many stunned, lopsided sparrows flapping around his kitchen. One robin, several blackbirds.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Pitiful cack, cack, cack. It's only protest. He'd had to put that one out of its misery. Out of their misery. A stamp to the head. The tiniest cracking of skull, blood and feathers on the ground. The kitchen was quiet. The small, heaped body on the mat by the cat.
E tem ela pra me transformar também, putz, grila.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
Ivan stared at Uni.
What is it, Ray?
I have a
You do? Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with Chief DuPont.
With our track record. If she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
Was scrambling at the mat with its front paws, trying to drag.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Tears blurred his vision.
Lexi Korn, how thin are these walls? What do you... I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story. Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not?
I'm gonna stick around until you're sick of the sight of me, alright? I'm not in any danger. Ellis is in danger. Sam's in danger.
Easily, the thin bones
Beleza.
crackling.
Bronwyn.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
It didn't work, of course. Ivan's padded over to inspect the darkening towel.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
He sat in silence, breathing until Uni stopped pacing and
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
its floppy body barely as big as his palm.
Beleza, agora é só virar Brom e
He'd
visitar
need it
geral.
to clean up later.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Nola was awake. Not even she.
Thank you for helping with the chief.
I'm not a monster, Bronwyn. I believe in justice too.
Do you believe
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Oh, I suppose it has a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Devay, did you order this?
What a day. Ellis Munro, then. Looks like our traveller likes redheads.
I wouldn't be so sure.
O
Well, what
Zé que
then?
gosta.
Just young women in general? No. I think it's definitely looking for redheads.
Skin. Thanks, babe.
Bron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would...
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. The few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Killing them? Restraining them?
If we lock up the killer until Mercury tells us Ellis is safe, that could work.
Prendemos.
But who is the killer?
Ellis.
Mercúrio.
Rain. Sam. Oscar. Violet. Zach. Ellis. Zach.
I think so too. I need a reason to visit him though.
Much theatricality surrounding this demon, this ghost of a phenomenon, so much awful curiosity, affecting easy.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the police!
Uai, é fácil assim entrar na casa dela? Pelo amor
They
de Deus,
usually
né,
are.
véi?
They're easier to infect young. They listen.
Acho que agora foi, né?
There would be a tidal wave to feast upon, and this demon was nothing if not patient, ever present.
Uai, ainda tem mais alguma coisa pra fazer? Meu Deus.
Until the sickness spread, the demon could only enjoy that girl trapped. The tipping. There was the young, susceptible, high-risk groups already have a home for the demon in their heart. Most home for the whispers to rest, implant.
Cara, não sei mais.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
whispers in the heart of his host until there would be nothing left. And he could infect.
Cara, acho que não tem mais o que fazer.
Girl. She was nearly there already without the demon's whispers. There was so little light left to feast on in her
Tá, deixa eu
world,
encerrar aqui
in her
enquanto eu
every
descobrir o
moment of
real.